Hello everyone, I'm the Mad Hatter of 92, Gamer Coffee Lover Talk, and welcome back. I apologize, I haven't been on camera the last 3 weeks. It's just been quite stressful. Not necessarily bad, but this year in general has been a little bit more stressful than last year, but it is what it is. But I was going to do a snack attack, but I didn't get around to getting new products, so I've been doing Cyberpunk. And I was going to do a Christmas video, but I didn't get around to do it. I know it's a little late, but Christmas this year was very laid back, very relaxed. The one day of the year where my work is closed, it was nice not to be there. I usually go on a walk or on a bike ride, but it was a little bit windy, and my asthma's kind of been on and off the last 3 or 4 days, give or take. Not terrible, but just a little hindrance, I just don't want to risk it. But it was nice, I just got a few gifts, munched out on good food all day. Kind of had an anime marathon. I've been watching a lot more anime lately, especially then on Christmas. I watched Gurren Lagann, Big O, Samurai Champloo, Cowboy Bebop. It was nice, not to do anything, not to be at work, relax. It was quite nice, and then kind of nice way to break up the week too, because I work Monday through Friday and got the weekends off, which is fantastic. So when I got back, I'm like, hey, just 2 more days and then my weekend. So it was pretty nice. Though it is better when it falls on a Friday. Haven't had a Christmas Eve where it's fallen on a Friday in a little while, but it is nice when it falls on a Friday. I get a 3-day weekend out of it. But just a few more days until 2025, and going back to what I said, it's been stressful. It hasn't been, again, not necessarily a bad year, but more stressful than usual. Medically, I've been okay. Like, asthma's been on and off. There are a few bouts where it's kind of bad. And other times it's been okay. Relatively speaking, besides the last few days on and off, it's been pretty good. And a little bit like, I get seasonal depression sometimes. I think a lot of us do. But it hit a little bit more this year than it did last year and the year before. It is what it is, but it never gets out of hand. I try not to let it get that way, but unfortunately there's not much you can do. Just got to get through it. But for 2025, I think a lot of us hoping for a much better year. And who knows, your year might have been better than a lot of others. Hit and miss and all that stuff. It's just, you can't really have a perfect year, so to speak. I mean, some can, but that's quite a rare commodity, a lot of us can say. But, you make do with what you can, and that's all there is to it. I mean, pretty simple, but, it's just been crazy on and off, the world. I'm not even going to touch that with a 20-foot pole because I don't watch a lot of news. I never mentioned this. Like, I don't watch a lot of TV in general. I have Hulu, HBO, Netflix, Pluto TV, and all the free streaming services and things like that. I rarely ever dwell into the news. I might Google something, but I try not to watch it because, one thing, if it's not celebrity gossip so-and-so, it's going to be, something depressing, shootings and all this other stuff. I'm just like, no. And it's just, that's one of the things to myself personally I try not to do. Like, jobs stressful, but no jobs without stress, obviously. And then, like, watching the news, it's just not worth it, Like, again, to keep up on certain things, but it's just not worth the stress. I'm like, I can't watch it. It's depressing and blah, blah, blah. But for this new year, I'm really hoping to branch out a lot on YouTube. I mean, I've been doing it when I can, trying to keep the algorithm consistent, uploading. Easier said than done sometimes. I mean, not just myself, other content creators as well. You got to find that time. I can make videos for video games, edit them and stuff like that, but I usually have to upload it on the weekend because I'm nearly 8 hours every day at work, so it's kind of hard to find time. And my Wi-Fi has been notoriously bad lately. It's not just me either. I asked a couple friends at work. Their Wi-Fi has been crap too. I don't know if it's just in my certain area, but it's been bad, so... And speaking of that, I think I'm actually going to upgrade my internet because I want, not top of the line, but I want some high-speed internet because I can upload my videos much faster. Streaming services won't render as badly and other things, but yeah, it's on my to-do list. Definitely upgrade the internet. But, again, and when it comes to New Year's, a lot of people have New Year's resolutions. I really don't follow suit. I mean, there's some aspects, I want to tweak on, I want to be better at this, or... certain goals I'll set out for myself, but not necessarily, resolutions I do. To each their own. I mean, a lot of people do, and that's all well and good, but I just set little goals for myself throughout the year, if I can, That's all I can really ask for. Keep healthy, keep trying to eat good, take care of myself best as I can, etc., etc. But that being said, when I said this year was stressful, I mean, there were some good times, though. There were, without a doubt, some really good times. I've had a couple days off. There were a few shifts. Now, mind you, this is very rare, especially like on a Friday. I tell myself, I work Monday through Friday, and if I have one short shift for the week, I always want that to be on Friday, whether it be a 5 hour, 6 hour, and the very rare case of a 4 hour shift. Not just me, too. One of my other guys at work, I think it's quite rare. Me and him get like a 4 hour shift. And I open the place too. I'm the opener when it comes to my place. So I'm like, if I can get one short shift, that's awesome. And I've gotten a couple. I think maybe less than 6 shifts throughout the entire year where I had like a 4 hour shift, and that was really nice though. But again, it is what it is. I have a job, I have insurance, so that's all well and good. So count your blessings and so on and so forth. And again, I'm not going to cram it down people's throats, but taking it away from it all, like when I meant talking about the news and things being stressful and whatnot, really not count your blessings. I mean, you can, but I'm saying let's be grateful, just be thankful, To me, common courtesy and gratitude go a long way in my book. Someone saying a simple thank you or please and things like that, it's nice. And it's like, for what you have, be glad that you got it. Because now more than ever, again, sorry to bring this up with the news, like not just where I'm at in Vegas, I mean like everywhere, like the homeless and all this other stuff and the price gouging and so on. It's been, to say it's been utter chaos is an understatement. But we'll see what happens. I don't like discussing politics and or religion. That's just me, especially like when I'm out in public and especially at work. Those are two subjects that are absolutely no-goes for me. I just kind of veer away from that question kindly, best as I can. It's like, not really my cup of tea I like to discuss, especially there. And, we can all have opinions about certain things. And what's worse now is that we're scrutinized for some of our opinions and beliefs. I mean, I'm not going to push my beliefs onto anyone else. I have my opinion, as we all do, but I'm not going to cram it down their throats and, make them see it my way or vice versa. It's just, nowadays we have to be more careful than ever because things we might agree upon or like, other people have something to say nasty about that. I mean, it's nuts. The time we live in now is just insane. And again, harkening back to when I was a child, I mean, I probably mentioned this a few times before, but I am so glad I grew up in the time I did. And I can't say for sure if I was born later, I'd be the same guy as I am now. Not without my, downfalls. I mean, we all have our problems. I'm probably the most indecisive person I know. It's annoying to me, for crying out loud. I mean, not nearly as bad as it was, I want to say, a few years ago, but it's still pretty bad. I mean, I look back, I'm like, wow, that's annoying. Even to me, I'm like, wow, you really got to work on that. I'm an introvert. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's not that I don't like people. I do. It's just, my group is very small, like who I like to interact with and talk to. I have a small group of chums at work and outside work, and that's all well and good. We need to socialize, but sometimes I'm just like, I'd rather be alone, reading my books or, listen to my laptop and have my earbuds and my music. I love that. But I don't know, get more out there, this new year. But I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. I mean, obviously I am. We got to get through it, whether we like it or not. But yeah, I have a couple goals set out for myself and just see what happens. I hope it all follows suit for you as well. You get what you want this new year. It has to be better. I mean, 2020 was an absolute wreck. I didn't want to talk about that. This year, again, not terrible, but mediocre to say the least. But really no telling what's going to happen. It's got to get through it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I tip my hat to you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, my tunes.